Hello everyone. This week my friends at Richard Brothers were kind enough to send out yet another consignment of tools for me to review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at this screwdriver set, but Mrs. Rathbone would like to thank them for sending her these new rubber gloves. Thank you. Okay, so what do we have here then, guys? A very nice set of hammer through screwdrivers. You can see they've got a little base on here so you can hit it with a hammer. They've got nice red handles on which feel quite nice actually, and we have 3 flat bladed screwdrivers in the set and 2 different sizes of Phillips. As you can see, they are also magnetic because they're sticking together. Look, these 2 stick together, but there's another one here, one of these ones here will quite happily repel each other, which is a bit different, I guess. So they will all quite happily pick up a screw, which is handy. Oh, I'll chuck that one on the floor, which is quite handy because you can, you know, if you can't reach into the hole you want to start the screw, you can just put it on the end of the driver and away you go. All of these drivers is marked Chrome-vanadium, every single one of them. As I say, we do have 3 flat head screwdrivers and 2 Phillips drivers here. The handles are made from a very nice plastic. They feel very comfortable in the hand, nice and smooth. There's your point of balance on this one then, and about there. They've all got the same nice plastic handle, and as I say, we all have the little pad on the end here for hitting with a hammer. So I think what we'd better do is we'll give them a go and see what they're like for actual using. Right then, so I've got a selection of different sizes and lengths of screw here and this chunk of wood, so let's see how they all get on. Okay then, we'll start with the smaller of the Phillips drivers here. Make a hole into the bit of wood, drop this little screw in there, see how we get on. No bother at all, and a very comfortable little handle to use right here then. Let's move on to the next size up, Phillips. Make a hole next to the original screw. It's quite a lot bigger, this screw. Oop. Give it a go. Oh, it's cutting in very nicely. The driver's having no problem with this at all. God, blimey, here, there we go. Nice. No damage to the tip of the driver either by the looks of things. I found a nice little screw here for the smaller of the flat bladed drivers. Let's see what we can do. This is quite a hard bit of wood actually. Right, get him in there. Now all the tips of these drivers have been hardened and tempered apparently. The screwdrivers are all chrome plated, and this little fellow, apart from slipping out of the slot here as they tend to, is having no trouble at all getting this little screw going into the wood. Nice. Let's give the medium sized one a go. Make a hole just here. Get the screw started. Oh, this is very comfortable. The larger the handle, the more comfortable they are. This one is very nice. The driver is gripping very well. Good job there then. Okay, so I've turned the wood on its end here because I have such a long screw to put in this time, so it doesn't screw it to the bench. So what we'll do is we'll make a hole in here, and pop the screw in, and then we'll give the larger driver a go at driving this in. Well, it's a nice fit into the slot here, gripping rather nicely. Oh, this is a hard bit of wood. Oh, I'm getting tired now, guys. Right. I think that's as far as I'm going to take it. I'm going to say I probably needed to drill a hole out for this one, because as soon as this shaft here got into the wood, it locked up solid, so you probably need to drill that one out a bit more. But it's quite a hard bit of wood, is that? But as you can see, the drivers have all done very well. They've all done a good job. Let's check the tips over. Here we have the tip of the smaller of the flat bladed drivers. No damage there that I can see. Again, no damage that I can see on the medium size driver, and I quite like the grind on these things as well. Hopefully you can see that there. What about the larger one? There we go. Again, no damage. What about the Phillips drivers? No damage on that one. This is the larger one of the two. Can't see any damage on that one either. Very nice. Now there are several uses for these hammer through drivers. Let's imagine this screw here is stuck in fairly hard and you can't shift it in a normal fashion by turning it. Okay guys, as we're going to be hitting this with a hammer, we'll put some iPro on. So let's say our screw is stuck, you can't get it out. What you can do is you can take a hammer like this. You can give it like because it's anti-clockwise to get screws out. Or lefty-loosey, shall we say. So what you can do is you can give it a bit of pressure onto the screwdriver and twist it as well anti-clockwise, and then we can proceed just to tap it. And that will hopefully shift the screw. Another use is if you wanted to take, say, a chunk off of this pallet here, this small pallet, we want to take this little piece of wood off here, we can try the larger of the screwdrivers and drive it in here and see what we can do. One of two things will happen here. Either this piece of wood will come off or it will splinter all over the place. Let's give it a go. And in this case it came off, but it's still split a little bit as well. Very often hammering metal will alter its magnetic properties. Let's see if we've done any damage to this one then. Not really. Okay, so what is the tip like after all that abuse? No damage at all again, which is very nice. That's what I like to see. And the shaft is still nice and straight too. What about the end here? What's going on with that? I think you can see a few hammer dents in there, little few hammer marks. Quite possibly. I can see a few little possibly bruises or marks on there, but it hasn't taken the chrome off, and it hasn't left dents in there either. There's a few scratches on there, I think. Okay then, so yet another very nice screwdriver set for my collection, and thank you very much to Richard Brothers for sending them in. I can see me having years of usage out of these little fellows. I like the way the tips are ground, as I've said before. That's quite an interesting little grind going on there. I like that, and they certainly gripped the screws very nicely too. Handles are nice and smooth, nice to hold. Interesting plastic as well. It feels really smooth, and to the touch it's nice without getting too weird about it. But it's yeah, very nice. Obviously the bigger the handle, the more comfortable it is with my large hands. But yeah, what a nice set of screwdrivers. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you very much to Richard Brothers for sending these in for us. I've got another 4 tape measures to take a look at in future videos, and I shall be doing those fairly shortly. But please let me know what you think of these screwdrivers. I think I know someone out there who will be interested in them because of the red handles, and I think you know who you are too, Scout Crafter. Anyway, if you use these on a regular basis, these hammer through screwdrivers on a regular basis, please let me know what you use them for and how well you get on with them. If you've got any other questions and comments, down below please. Okay then, so what do you think of these screwdrivers, guys? I quite like them actually. They've taken a bit of abuse today with the hammering and prying wood and what have you. It's putting some fairly hefty screws into very hard wood by the looks of it. Yeah, they should last me a lifetime, I think. Thank you very much to Richard Brothers for sending them in. Hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Please subscribe, rate and share, and thank you very much for watching.